Hello, and welcome back to Savvy Bunny Streams, and we are on our playthrough of Diablo 2 Resurrected. Um, Managed to actually make a little something for myself the other day. I farmed off camera, of course. I wasn't going to put you guys through that. The runes for Leaf. Wow, words, Savvy. What's that? Um, which is a great starter staff for a leveling fire sork. So very happy with that. And we are currently on Act 2. We need to look for the Arcane Sanctuary, so let's go on and get into that. First, let's have Kane identify some things. Let's get my bags cleared, and then we will go on and get into it. So, cleared bags. And then get the gem put away. All right. So that all works out. So let's get on our way. Um, if you hear any thunder in the background, I do apologize. It is unfortunately storming here. It is the rainy season in Indiana, so, late spring. All right, so, yes, let's go on and find our arcane sanctuary. I always love the harem. It is so very nice. I don't know. I love the. Oh, there we go. There's the bad guys. The first time I ever played this was with my ex, and he told me that if you go in a direction and there's no enemies, you're going the wrong direction. And I have actually found that to be quite true. Oh, and I see our waypoint. You know what? Let's just cheat a little bit. And there we go. Nope. Ah, there we go. All right, level 2. Very quick find on that one. That's nice. Ooh, lots of little lightning guys. Oh, you know what? I think going this way might be a little bit better. Randomized maps are fun, but every once in a while they can be quite annoying. Let's see what this shrine is. Aha! And there is our arcane sanctuary. You know what? We're just going to do that. And our waypoint. And this is actually one of my favorite levels. I actually used to run this for loot when I first started playing, just because it was easier for me to do than bail runs solo. So, ooh, and a rune. Very nice. nothing that looks worth anything, so doesn't even really look worth the bother to pick up. Just go on and hit those guys, but I think I want to head this way because it looks like it's just going to connect to the middle right there. So, whoa, and another rune. Very nice. All right, we're connecting once again. So let's go on and head back down that little middle aisle and see what we got going on there. Probably nothing, but never hurts to look. Especially since we seem to be so rune heavy. All right, so nothing this way. Let's go on and head back and look and see the other ways, and eventually we'll find where this guy is at. Let's go and try up again. And there goes that thunder. Oh, and just in case anyone is wondering, I don't use any kind of loot filters or anything. Just play it like old school Diablo. Well, I guess Diablo too, but I don't I don't use loot filters, I don't use map hacks, I don't do anything like that. Well, there's a lot of specters up here. Hmm. So really the only thing I don't like about them is that they get a little ouchy on the mana. These guys suck kind of though too, so especially because they won't hold still. Wow, and another rune. I am having really good luck on runes tonight. You know, you think I would have learned from being a raider in WoW to not stand in fire. Can always use stamina potions. Who likes running slow? Nobody. That's who. There we go. Ooh. Ooh, that was close. Oh, and I have made a giant circle. Of course, I've made a giant circle. I'm great at making giant circles in this game. All right, bags are looking a little bit full, and I need more pots, so let's head back to town real quick. I think we'll just go take the um waypoint though. So, all right, okay. Well, you're trash. Didn't even mean to pick you up. I don't save a lot of the gems, but the fire resist on that isn't terrible, so I may need it at some point. All right, good to go. All right, what's down here? You know, and of course, I have a feeling it's going to be in the very last place I go. So, I like this. I like this zone, but at the same time, I feel like I always spend a lot of time here. Yeah, I know you need mana. This girl, she be a little thirsty. I mean, we've got this far. Why not fill the map out? Oh, there we go. Perfect. I always hate how he starts firing at you before you get up there. Oh, but I one hit him, so. All right, so. All right, got our waypoint, so let's head back, clear our bags, stock up, and we'll continue on. Oh, well, whatever that is, it is certainly going to be better than what I currently have, so that's fun. Okay, okay. You know what? I'll take it. Still better than what I have, so. Because this is currently what I'm working with right now, so. Not not great, not terrible. Leaf really pulls it together, so. I meant to do that. Totally meant to do that. and a small charm of nothing. I will be really very glad once I get out of normal and can maybe start getting some slightly better gear. I think this is the right one. Not quite sure, but maybe not. Thought that was a square above it, but ooh, 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 back up, back up, back up. Well, I don't think this is what we're looking for, but I'm going to continue to wander through it just in case, because it did appear that it was a square above the door. Yeah, pretty much what I thought. All right, well, back to town, grab some pots, continue on our way. think I'm going to get rid of some of those scrolls. I'm trying to keep them to make a book, but they're taking up quite a bit of room. All right, let's try this one more time. It is. Let me just make sure I'm not going crazy. So, yes. So, I do think that's all the time I've got for tonight. We will continue looking for Talrosh's tomb, and I'll see you guys next time.